Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Elaina. Привет! I'm your Russian-American makeup and beauty addict. I usually do reviews and tutorials of affordable, inexpensive makeup from Walmart, drugstore, various websites. I'll test it in my face, I'll pass the savings to you guys. So this is one of those videos. I'm going as cheap as possible. We're going $5 or less. So this is full face, $5 or less, drugstore products, everything extremely affordable, great quality. So we're going to be doing this look and I'll tell you what really works and what I like. So if you guys are interested, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe and ring notification bell so YouTube notifies you of every new video upload. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live every Monday. Do follow me on Instagram, Twitter. The links are down in the description box, as well as my Patreon group. So like, comment, subscribe, and let's get right into this. So before we go into this video, I just wanted to mention that all the links to the products gonna be down in the description box, and you can shop from there. And also, I wanted to let you know they have a similar video for all the products $10 and under, so a little more expensive. So still budget. So I'm going to put a card for the $10 or less right here, so you can guys go check that out and finish watching this one. So let's get right into my bare face. I'm gonna start with the eyebrows. So let's start with the eyebrows. I already put some concealer on. As you can see, I can still see my eyebrow tattoo showing, but we're gonna conceal it a little better. I used the e.l.f. Camo Concealer to conceal my eyebrows. I think Camo Concealer used to be $5, maybe it's $6 now, but let's not consider this. Anyway, so I'm gonna use a Wet n Wild retractable pencil, eyebrow pencil, and also Wet n Wild micro brow pencil. I'm going to list all of the products in the description box as usual, and also all the prices are going to be on the screen. So this one is under $5, like a $4.50, depends which store, and this one is like $2 something, I think. So they're both very inexpensive. This one is lighter color, that's why I'm going with this first. It's not great to draw lines with it, but it's good to kind of feel in the shape and just sketch. And then I'm gonna go with a darker color. So this one I have in the color taupe, and this one I have in the color, let's see. This one I'm not even sure what color it is. It doesn't say in the pencil. So it's kind of a medium brown, I would say. Change look. What you doing? What you doing? Baby, you woke up and now, oh yes, oh, we're climbing off. Oh, look, the butthole. My baby's, okay, thank you. My baby's playing, anyway. So now we're going into the base. So for the base, I'm using something affordable, since I realized the e.l.f. Camo Concealer is $6 actually, so my brow cover-up doesn't count, so I'm actually going to use Wet n Wild lipstick. Because it works. The proof is in the pudding. I've used it before. If you have oily lids, it might not work for you, but I mean, there are a lot of primers, like Profusion Primer is under $5 eye base, but it's clear. There's no color to it, and I like color. And this is a Halloween edition white lipstick, Ghostly Beings. So I'm just gonna smear the lipstick all over my eyelids, and then we're gonna press it in with a sponge. Believe me, my eyeshadow lasts on this fine. It doesn't go anywhere. I have no issues with it whatsoever. But my eyelids are very dry, so use it at your own discretion. So for the eyeshadow, I have a few options. First of all, of course, we all know the bite-size e.l.f. eyeshadows. They're $3 each, and they're incredible quality. And also Profusion, huge palettes, they're $5 each. Can't go wrong. $5 for each 10 shades, excuse me. Like what? And this is like, oh, girl. I got Spectrum, I got Neon, I got Emeralds, I got everything. So I want to add pop of pink in here. So I'm going to go with black first. But hear me out, here's my logic. I want deep dark outer corner, I want pink over it, and I want something shimmery on the eyelid and some pink accents. I have a plan, believe me. Alright, so I'm gonna try to use cheap brushes, maybe not necessarily bought in drugstore. Like this one is drugstore, it's elf brush, so I'm gonna go for the black first. This is a Truffles palette, it's called Truffles. This is a very, very good black. I'm just using a small pencil brush. Well, this is not a tutorial, it's just makeup under $5 video. So I'm not gonna talk a lot because we're doing full face. If I talk a lot, this video is gonna be over an hour. And I can talk, people. I can talk. And then the cat is gonna distract me. It's gonna be a huge video. Now I'm going with the same brush into the Spectrum palette, into this two colors. The kind of burgundy pink, and I'm gonna mix the burgundy with white, black first on the same brush. I'm gonna try to blend this out here. As you can imagine, blacks are hard to blend with the bright neons, so I achieved something on the other side. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. And it's gonna be hot pink. I felt like hot pink look today. I was gonna film this video, $5 and under makeup, and I'm like, it has to be pink. Either it's pink or won't do it. Okay, so now I'm going to go with the Profusion brush. Profusion brush is very inexpensive. So I'm gonna go into the hot pink here. It's called Rave, actually. I'm going to press this on. Look how pigmented this stuff is. It's amazing. Profusion always kills it. I'm not gonna lie, the first time I used this palette, I had issues with it for some reason. It just did not come out right. And then I used the white lipstick as primer. And voila. Now it works perfectly. There's a lot of fallout, but that's not an issue. So as you can see, there's no blend out shades here. So I'm just gonna use powder and maybe a little bit of e.l.f. Eyeshadow. This is e.l.f. Rose Water. I'm gonna go to the lightest color here just to blend out this pink, because this hot pink is really bright and it's almost impossible to blend out. So I cut my crease with the same lipstick, of course, and I'm going for the Profusion shimmers, $5. So I'm gonna go for this bright shimmer over here. I'm gonna put this in the main lid. Look at this. This is literally metallic. It's not even a shimmer, it's all metallic. But this eyeshadow won't need any glitter, definitely. The only glitter I have under $5 is e.l.f. And it's silver and it's not all that spectacular. I'm going to pick up a little bit of this shimmer over here. It's really light. I'm gonna pop a little more on the brow bone. I tried another one, but it didn't really work that well. So I want something a little brighter here. Oh yeah, that's very bright. I'll fix my eyebrow later, but look at that reflection. And I'll blend this out with the matte eyeshadow with the same matte burgundish pink and black, so we'll get the perfect blend. I'm dragging the same black eyeshadow to a low lash line and blending it with a deeper kind of hot pink burgundy color. So for the eyeliner, I'm using e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. This used to be my go-to when I lived in New York, like that's the only thing I would buy. And then I switched to all kinds, but this is $3, well under $5, and works just as well as any expensive ones. The other thing, I think it's a little shiny. I don't remember, is it matte or is it shiny? We're gonna find out. So I forgot to mention, for the waterline I used LA Girl Shockwave Neon Lip Liner Blaze. Okay, so I used the white gel liner and the pink, because the white one was too bright, the pink one was too dark, so I mixed them together and there we have it. Mascara I'll do after the base. So for the primer, so the eyeliner sold $5. I mean, all the prices gonna be on the screens because I'll forget eventually. So face primer, Profusion. So this came with the eye primer in a set. It was like a 4 something for 2. I don't think they sell it individually, but I could not find any primers that I own that's under $5. So we're gonna use this. We're gonna say that's under $5 because it is, technically. It's very clear. kind of silicone-y, but moisturizing at the same time. I really like the texture because it's not completely dry. Like some of the silicone primers could be a little too dry, I would say. This one feels like moisture too. I really like it. So for the foundation, I'm using my old go-to Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation. It's under $5. Some stores have it over, but a lot of stores under. I think Target is under. I'm pretty sure Amazon is under and Walmart. So it's like $4 something. So I'm using the regular Photo Focus because I think one of my latest videos I used dewy. So I still like regular a lot. It's green beige color, 369C. And we're gonna go with this. I'm using Profusion sponge, by the way. I mean, the tools I'm not counting in this video, but it's still, the sponge is very inexpensive. I think it was like $5 or $3. If I find a price for this, I'm gonna list it. As usual, the only problem I have is the spatula. I hate the spatula, but can't complain for the right price. The color match is pretty perfect, and nothing beats the paint scent. The smell of paint makes me so happy. I'm living for it. Okay, we're going to contour with Wet n Wild. My drag stick that I use for my drag makeup. Where's Walmart? Walnut 806. But the thing is, this is like under $5 in Walmart. Some places have even cheaper, some more expensive. Like Walmart is like $3 something, I think. So we're just gonna go with my usual. And I'm not gonna spend much time on this because, again, this is not a tutorial. Just a very basic contour. Okay, concealer. I'm going with Wet n Wild again. This is one of the newest ones. Incognito Mega Last All Day Full Coverage Concealer. So this is in the color light beige, and this was $4.99 on Ulta website. I like the coverage. It's pretty full coverage. I like the texture. It's not too dry and it's not too greasy. Just right. I'm gonna go ham. Forget about Robert Welch and what he does. I've been doing too many drag tutorials lately, so I'm feeling like full beat all the time. But mind you, I wouldn't probably do this on a regular basis because this looks great on camera, but might not look great in real life, you know, might be too cakey. But we'll make it work. So to set, I'm using old e.l.f. powder. That's the only under $5 powder I found. And that's the one I actually used to use. Look, I hit the pan. This one, I broke the pan. This is the darker light medium. The other one is fair light. The fair light's gonna go in the middle. The dark medium is gonna go everywhere else. I'm just gonna go with the sponge that came with it. Just to set my under eyes, and the rest of the face I'm going to use a Blendiful. I don't like brushes for some reason because it just spread powder everywhere. I just go lightly with the sponge, and to me it's more even than the brush. So Blendiful for the rest, and we're gonna be good to go. It's a very nice smooth finish. Like when you look at my forehead when I just applied it, it says Prime and Stay Finishing Powder. It's so smoothing. It's like I forget how much I liked it after I haven't used it in a while. I'm like, wow, why did I stop using it? It's beautiful. Alright, for the blush and bronzer, I looked at my collection. A lot of items are $6, so it's a little over. So this is the only thing I found under $5. This is $4. And this is e.l.f. Duo in a color Fiji. It's matte, that's why I bought it. I bought it a while ago. I've used this for a few of my video tutorials. So both blush and bronzer I'm going to use from the same palette. It's a really pretty bronzer. It's not extra pigmented, so it's hard to make a mistake. So it gives you a nice glow. I've always liked this one. The same palette. Again, very nice, very subtle. It's all matte, but we have something bright. Don't you worry. The only thing I didn't find under $5, in my collection at least, is setting spray. all the setting sprays are a little bit above 5, so we're gonna go without the setting spray. So for the highlight, I'm using another Wet n Wild product. Wet n Wild highlight's always beautiful, always. So this is not a surprise. It's called I Met Someone. That's a color, and this is blush lighter. So I got a little blush topper and highlighter. So I'm going to use the highlighter. Look at that. There's no setting spray. I'm dry AF and it still sticks. Wet n Wild is always excellent. A little blush over. So this is gonna make my blush very, very highlighty. It might be a little much for some people, but for this extra person right here, it's just right. So for the mascara, I'm going with... Almost fell. I mean, it did fall. Butterfinger. I'm going with the Essence Lash Princess, and this is the volume 1. The one with the green, like it's the most popular one, but that one I decluttered because it was very old. So this is a tried and true, a real nice one. So the eyelashes are from Walmart. I got Kiss eyelashes. This was a pair for Halloween actually, and they were like under $5. I think they were 3, or maybe they were 5, but anyway, they're just right. So lip pencil, I'm using Morphe lip pencil. I believe they're $4 each. Again, I don't remember now, but all the price is gonna be on the screen. So this is Love Bite. It's my go-to. It's very neutral. Any color can go with it. So I can just overlay my lips a little bit. For the lipstick, of course, I'm going with Wet n Wild. I tested a little bit here. So I'm going with 2 colors because this one just a little bit too bright because I want to match the eyeshadow. And this is color Oh My Dolly. Really weird. Anyway, this is the color Rebel Rose. So I'm going to put this over to make it a little more closer to the eyeshadow color. So this is it, finished. I decided to brush my bangs off my face because, to be honest, my hair is so grown out. I'm doing my roots tomorrow. I'm filming this on a Saturday. Tomorrow I'll do my roots because it's out of control. My bangs don't just go anywhere. My hair is greasy because, you know, we have to have it greasy for bleaching. So yeah, the bangs had to go. And besides, you can see the eyes better. I'm still living for the hot pink look, first of all. Besides the $5 and under look. Can you believe this is all $5 and under? I did put a little bit of pink, like these 2 tones over the lips, just to match the eyeshadow. So now I got a perfect matchy look. So this is the eyes up close, in case you want to see. It blended fine, just a little bit patchy in some places. I think because there's 2 eyeshadow brands. There's e.l.f. and there's Wet n Wild, and sometimes they don't mix together. e.l.f. and Profusion, excuse me. Yeah, but overall I'm very happy. Both brands produce great eyeshadow products, and the skin looks perfect. Wet n Wild old foundation, the paint foundation, it looks so good. And my skin is not that oily, it's mostly like, I would say normal dry, so it still looks good. So this is a final look, $5 and under. So you can see, guys, you don't have to break the budget to look cute, and all of these products work extremely well. The standouts to me, the Profusion palettes, of course. Profusion works real good. e.l.f., although has been kind of problematic by sending stuff to Jeffree Star, but e.l.f. works real well and very inexpensive. The Wet n Wild works excellent. The highlighter, it's one more standout. And my cat is trying to climb up the chair and he's failing. So Wet n Wild foundation, another one, cheap AF. It's old formula. It works excellent. The new concealer from Wet n Wild, Mega Last. Concealer is beautiful. The finish beautiful. Coverage is excellent. I highly recommend this. This is very inexpensive. I would say it's my new favorite out of cheap ones because the e.l.f. one was my go-to. Now I think I like Wet n Wild better. I don't know, mascara. The old classic Essence Lash Princess works really well. Morphe lip liner, excellent. I'm very happy with this. Wet n Wild lipsticks, all of these liquid lipsticks that I have so many colors. They're all excellent, beautiful. They go on pretty, they stay pretty, they don't break apart. I mean, they're excellent. For that price, you can't go wrong. Also, the gel liners, LA Girl, again, awesome quality and great prices. What else did I use? Elf powders. They're old and tried and true, all broken. And I hit the pan on all of them. You can tell how much I loved them before. Again, like, what is it? $2-3? Excellent. And Wet n Wild contour stick. I've been using it forever. I don't think I'll ever go through it. It works so well. Extremely well. It's not just for drag. I mean, I use it for drag looks, but it works so well. You don't have to do any extreme looks for it to work. And what else? I got brow pencil, Wet n Wild brow pencil. Beautiful quality. This micro tip, it works so good, and even this one works well. It just, the tip is very fat, very big, but it works real well just to fill in sparse spaces. Elf eyeliner works nice. I think it's a little shiny. So, but I used to love it before I had YouTube channel. Now I have so many better options. I kind of like, meh, but it still works real nicely. Even this Wet n Wild white lipstick for Halloween edition. Ghostly Beings, it's like $1.29, I think. It works so well. My eyeshadow stuck perfectly. It sticks to it and everything comes out bright. A really good product. So all of these things that I mentioned, Elf blush and bronzer, again, works real nicely. Again, old product, but nothing wrong with it. Works nice. So all of this I can highly recommend, especially Wet n Wild and Profusion products. Those are two of my favorite brands out of the budget brands lately. They keep coming up with great stuff, so you guys need to give them a try if you haven't yet. I'm going to try to list all of the products in the description box with the links to them, and I'll try to get as many affiliate links as I can. So if you guys shop from my links, I'll get a small commission. So this is the end of the video. If you guys enjoyed it, give this video a big thumbs up. If you can hear noise, my cat is playing. He woke up and he wants to rip things out. He woke up and he wants to rip things apart. Leave me a comment below. Let me know what your favorite products, makeup products for $5 or less are. And I would love to hear what your cheap favorites are. Leave me a comment below. So subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I upload 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and also go live every Monday. Do follow me on Instagram, Twitter. The links are down in the description box. Huge thank you to all my patrons. You guys are amazing. I have a Patreon group. We have Patreon-only videos, lives. I also ask my patrons to choose my makeup looks for my lives. And we have WhatsApp chat, Telegram chat, Facebook group, all kind of stuff. So if you guys are interested, the Patreon group link is down in the description box as well. So thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!